Ingredients you're going to need to make your fudge cookies are 1 stick of butter softened, or it equals a 1/2 cup, 1 egg, 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla extract. Then you're using 1 cup of granulated sugar, 1/4 cup plus 2 tablespoons of unsweetened cocoa powder, 1 cup of flour, 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda, and 1/4 teaspoon of salt. Okay, first thing we're going to do to start making the cookie dough is cream the softened butter and the sugar. So you're gonna put the whole stick of butter in the bowl. You wanna make sure that the butter is nice and mushy, but not melted. And now I'm gonna add my 1 cup of granulated sugar to the softened butter. I'm gonna start to mix that with my wooden spoon until it's nice and fluffy. And this is called creaming the butter. I'll show you what that looks like once it's done being mixed. So here's the creamed butter mixture. And after this, now we're gonna add our 1 egg and the vanilla extract. So all of our wet ingredients are being mixed together. So here are all of our wet ingredients mixed together. At this point, we're gonna start adding the rest of the ingredients, or our dry ingredients, into this. So first I'm gonna add the unsweetened cocoa powder. Next, I'm gonna add the flour, the baking soda, and the salt. Carefully lifting up my wax paper so nothing spills. And I'm gonna continue to mix these ingredients together until the cookie dough forms. Here are all of our cookie dough ingredients mixed. If you notice that the cookie dough is a little mushy or sticky, to fix that, you can add a spoonful of flour to your cookie dough until it starts to easily come away from the bowl. All right, so after adding 1 to 2 spoonfuls of flour, now our cookie dough is at the right consistency. It's no longer sticky. So at this point, you'll take the cookie dough out of the bowl and you're going to place it on some wax paper, and we're gonna press it down just a little bit so I can easily wrap this for storing in the fridge. I'm gonna wrap this like I'm wrapping a present. And we're gonna put this in the refrigerator for 2 hours or for class the next day. Step 1 for day 2 is to preheat the oven to 350 degrees. Next, you're gonna take 2 cookie sheets and place parchment paper on both of them, and you want to cut them or fold them to the size of the pans. The parchment paper is going to prevent the cookies from sticking to the pan. Next, I measured 1/4 cup of granulated sugar. We're gonna place this in the mixing bowl or in a small bowl because we're gonna be rolling our cookie dough balls in this granulated sugar. I'm gonna put this to the side for later. All right, so we took out our cookie dough that's been chilled in the refrigerator, and now I'm gonna unwrap it. I'm gonna take a cookie scoop and I'm gonna take scoops of cookie dough. I'm gonna start to make small cookie dough balls with the dough. So this is about the size of a walnut. And I'm gonna keep using my scoop to try to make all of the cookie dough balls about the same size. I'm gonna continue to do this until I've used up all of the dough. So here are all of the cookie dough balls rolled as uniformly as we could. At this point, we're gonna start to take each one and we're gonna roll it in the granulated sugar that we measured out earlier. And then once the cookie dough is rolled in the sugar, you're gonna start to place each one on a cookie sheet that we already prepped. So I'm just rolling it in the granulated sugar, and then I'm gonna place it on the pan, leaving some space, about 2 inches in between each. And we'll continue to do this to all of the cookie dough balls. So here are all of the cookie dough balls rolled in the granulated sugar. So I'm gonna just gently press each one down slightly. So when I put them into the oven, the balls don't roll off of the pan. So I'm just gently pressing them down, each one. So they're slightly flattened. And now these are ready to go into the oven. So we're gonna place both trays into the oven. I'm gonna keep the pan nice and flat. I'm gonna be super careful when placing them in. I'm gonna push them in gently, close the door gently, and we're gonna set the timer. We're gonna start with a 4-minute timer, because after 4 minutes, we're gonna rotate the pans from top to bottom and continue to bake for 8 minutes, 8 to 10 minutes in total. So the 4-minute timer is up. So we're gonna rotate the pans now. So the cookie sheet that was on the top rack, I'm now gonna switch. Okay, the bottom cookie sheet's now gonna go on the top, and the top's gonna go on the bottom. And we're gonna continue to bake them for an additional 4 minutes, or a total of 8 minutes. All right, so the timer is up, and we're gonna pull the cookies out of the oven. So carefully pull both cookie sheets out. So at this point, we're gonna let the cookies cool for about 1 minute on the cookie sheets, because right now when they're right out of the oven, they're super soft. After 1 minute, we're gonna transfer them onto the cooling rack to allow them to continue to cool down. I'm gonna turn off the oven. So once the cookies cooled for about a minute on the cookie sheet, I'm gonna start to transfer them onto the cooling rack to allow them to continue to cool and harden. So here are our finished fudge cookies. At this point, you'll divvy them up with your cooking group and you can enjoy.